welcome back to my channel. I'm Barbara and I would like to talk about a topic about being alone. I wouldn't even say being single. I think that there's just many things that are going on in our society, but I would like to address the need for being alone, being not lonely, but being alone. I think especially nowadays with all the social media and all the entertainment and all the busyness that is surrounding us and we are surrounding ourselves with, is so demanding and so overwhelming, and we have a tendency to escape it by different kind of escapes. Could be food, it could be sex, it could be drugs, it could be medical drugs, whatever. I believe that it's so important and it's so helpful to be alone. Just even if it would be 5-10 minutes a day, when you just give yourself freedom to just be, just sit down and just be. I think especially women and moms, we have a tendency to overload ourselves with so many things that we have to do and so many chores and so many things, so many, all the time something going on, right? But if we won't be happy, if we won't go back to ourselves, we won't be able to recharge, and we're just gonna be surviving, and we're gonna be constantly in this survival mode, which is not livable. Like, it's not living, it's surviving. It's not so pleasant as life can be. For example, what's helping me, I just recorded myself praising myself. Not like you're the best or whatever. It's just a basic acknowledgement of what I'm good at. For example, you know, that I can drive a car. Not everybody can drive a car. I know that in the US most people do drive a car, but some people drive very poorly, but that's a different question. It's just really acknowledging and recognizing what we are good at and what we're doing. You know, that we're cooking, or maybe you're very skillful at speech and conversation, or you're a very good friend, or you're just very compassionate and open-hearted. Maybe you can be very assertive and you can set boundaries. Maybe you are an artist, maybe you are just very good at math and physics. It doesn't matter. We are so unique and we are all good at something and we're skillful at something. The problem is that many of us are taught to be celebrated, you know, like I just hate, like I seriously hate that in the English-speaking society, after almost everything that children do, people have a tendency to say, "Good job!" What the hell is that? We're basically killing kids' internal motivation, and we are giving them a reason to do better next time so they can get our validation. Because praising and validation, it's very different. And validation, we can give ourselves validation, but other people shouldn't give us validation. I think if you want to do a validation, it should embrace the internal motivation in kids and others, as like, wow, I can see that you probably spent a lot of time with this project. I'm amazed. Or, wow, this seems really cool to me. How much time did you spend with it? Or did you have fun making it? It's a very different approach, and I believe that it's so much healthier and so much better than telling kids, "Good job." What does that even mean? Good job what? That really drives me crazy when I hear it left and right all the time after a child climbs a ladder in the park, or they just blow candles on the cake and somebody says from the crowd, "Good job." What the hell is that? What does that even mean? Why are we doing that? Because probably We were taught that, you know, it was passed on us, but I believe that it's time to just, you know, just let it go and start making a different approach, because obviously there's so many depressed people, so many people with very low self-esteem, so many people who are not loving themselves as they are, so many people who are not feeling good enough. And why is that? I believe it's because we are not praising ourselves and recognizing what we're good at. Not that, you know, like, I don't even think it's about encouragement or non-encouragement. I think encouragement could be like, I believe that you have the skills and the strength to get through it. You know, there are so many things that you have to learn, and it's okay to fail. This is a learning process. There is this mindset and this approach that everything that we do, we have to do somehow perfect, and if it's not perfect, somehow we failed and we're not good enough. And there is the vicious cycle, and we're just like, it's just so toxic and so difficult to overcome. Let's just try to be mindful of our speech, be mindful of what we are saying to others, not just our kids but others, and let's just try to be more specific about recognizing what we actually like or appreciate about the other person. We can, you know, when they blow the candle, for example, we could say, wow, look how strong your lungs are that you could blow all the candles at once. That's very different than saying good job, because the child, they just hear, oh, good job, like they're cheering, so I gotta do something special so I would be cheered up. I'm very passionate about this, especially because I had once very serious conversation with my roommate, and that roommate told me that I'm not gonna refer to him or her, I don't wanna you know, give out too much information, but they said, so I'm gonna refer the person to as they. So they said that because their parents praised them so much for everything that they didn't feel like they're succeeding in their life, because they heard, oh, good job, all the time after every little single thing that they did. And once they didn't hear it, they were not cheered up and recognized by others. They felt like a failure and total not good enough person. Let's be careful about our speech, because we can truly creating our children's, not just our own, but everyone's. We are creating their life, the approach to their life. We're really teaching them by our example and what we're telling them how to be in life, what to do, what's good, what's not. That's pretty responsible role. And we gotta take it seriously, not just like, I don't have time to think about this, or it's because it's our future. Do we want somebody who's super, like, who's waiting for being praised to help us out? Or do we actually want someone who is gonna help us because they feel that it's just a very kind thing to do and it's giving them pleasure as well? We have such entitled society. People feel like they're entitled to something, being treated certain way, but if they're not treating you or themselves and others well, why are they expecting being treated well? But at the same time, it's not about, well, I'm gonna treat everybody like trash because they're treating me like trash. That's not gonna take us anywhere either. It's really about recognizing the mindfulness in our daily life and being aware of our thoughts and our emotions. And once we are able to recognize that and being more present, which takes time and it's step by step, then we can be more at service and we can be more loving and caring towards one another. But it starts with us. It always starts with us, and it always starts with being able and allowing ourselves to truly feel our emotions and feelings And also not to mix those two, but that's another topic for another time. Thank you so much for your time and watching this video. If you like it, please give a like and comment to this video. You can write down if you have any experience with practicing mindfulness, or if you're new to it, or if you're even new to the concept of there is some mindfulness, because it's recognized for centuries. It has different names and forms, but it's still the same. Thank you so much. Click on subscribe as well so you can get more videos from me, and I'll be looking forward to see you at my next video. Bye!